Hi, my name is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine Travel Updates. Today is November 16. Oh, start ng green list for the new list, no? Congratulations. Anyone here who availed the zero quarantine? Anyone here from Saudi, Japan, UAE? Please share your experience po in the comment section. Well, what's the update, Jennifer? Today is November 16 nga, paulit-ulit. Oh, good news! Let's start with something positive. Wow, guys, COVID case in the Philippines. We don't usually talk about this, but you know, today, less than 1,000. Wow, I think this is the first time for this year. I think so. 849 new cases only, less than 1,000. A low output in testing, so only 28,000. Pero still, like, 840, parang less than 5% positivity rate. So, that's good. Mabuting-mabuti. At effective talaga siguro ang face shield. Joke. Face shield! Headband po, you don't have to wear headbands na. Anyway, face shield will no longer be mandatory for all areas under level 1, level 2, and level 3. But majority, I think only 1 or 4 places in the country are under alert level 4. So, majority of areas in the Philippines, hindi na kailangan ng face shield. You don't need to wear face shield even in public transport. Buy face shield. We don't have to wear headbands anymore. But face shield is still required po in medical and quarantine facility settings. Quarantine facility, Jennifer, do we have to wear face shield in the quarantine hotel? No po. You don't have to wear face shield in a quarantine hotel. This is about quarantine facility settings where, you know, people who are positive isolate. So, yan guys, no need to wear face shield. Jennifer, how about at the airports? Yep, you don't have to wear face shields in the Philippine airports. Most of it are under level 1 or 2 or 3 lang naman. 2 or 3 pala. So, for example, Manila, Clark, Cebu, sa Davao, yan, you don't need to wear face shield anymore. Thank God. Diba? On the other hand, some positive news as well. Philippine Airlines shared that 40% na ng kanilang operations are on a pre-COVID level. So, 40% lang ng normal operations before COVID are operating. But that's still good news. It's not too bad, 40%. So, let's hope and pray that this will continue. Our vaccination, our COVID cases will keep going down so we can have a merrier Christmas and a better 2022, right? And yeah, increased vaccination. Speaking of vaccination, guys, iyan ang vaccination coverage per region. Still, NCR is the top one on the list. 91% of their target population are already fully vaccinated. Second is CAR. And then third is Region 11 dito sa Davao. It's still a long way to go for a lot of areas. Yeah. We have to keep up. Especially BAR sa Autonomous Region Mindanao. Napakalayo pa. And we shared this yesterday, no? Panglao will accommodate Bangkok to Panglao flight, direct flight yan, guys. So, anyone here who will be flying on November 17 and November 24 from Bangkok, yan, Bohol, you will land in Bohol and you have to quarantine and test there. So, since Thailand is a yellow country, if you're fully vaccinated, you need to book 5 nights. If you're unvaccinated or you're traveling with children who are unvaccinated, you have to book 7 nights. For non-OFWs, OFWs, no need to book. Then there is some, I just heard this from the public briefing today from the Iatf or from the presidential spokesperson. So you guys, if you didn't know, Harry Roque will no longer be the bearer of news when it comes to travel changes or any rules in the Philippines because he will be running for a position. So now the acting spokesperson is Nograles, Carlo Nograles, guys. And I just heard this in the public briefing and I can't help but make a reaction. Let me share.
Dahil daw po sa pabago-bagong listing category ng bawat bansa, maraming OFWs ang apektado. Mayroong nakasakay na sa aeroplano at may clearance naman ng embahada natin sa nasabing bansa at fully vaccinated. Halimbawa sa the Netherlands daw po na napasama sa red list. Pero last minute, dahil sa tawag ng immigration natin dito, pinababa, lumalaki daw po yung gastos at sobrang abala sa ating mga kababayan. Ano daw po yung nakikitang solusyon ng pamahalaan dito?
Well, as much as possible, we try to give as much number of days as possible, no, given the circumstances. Kasi syempre, tulad nitong sa pagre-red list ng sa Netherlands, no, pinag-usapan at naipasa sa IATF nung Thursday, ang implementation is November 16. So as much as possible, may konting araw para sa adjustments. Of course, naintindihan naman po natin yung implications nito sa mga travelers, lalong-lalo na po yung mga kapatid natin, mga OFWs. Ganun pa man, kailangan maunawaan din po natin na kailangan mabilis rin po tayong umaksyon dahil sa mga mangyayari mga ill effects naman po sa ating bansa, at iniwasan natin pagdating ng COVID dito sa ating bansa, kailangan mabilis rin po tayo umaksyon. Hindi pwedeng mabagal at binabalanse rin po natin sa realities din po on the ground. So as much as possible, may konting leeway in the number of...
This Filipino, nakasakay na. He or she was already inside the airplane, ready to go home. She had her exemption to enter the Philippines issued by the embassy. But they asked her to get down, to umalis. Wow. Red countries banning Filipinos from their own country. Iatf, you have no idea. You are not in the position kasi, no? Kasi you don't have the same. Kasi, no, the rules don't apply to you kasi kaya you don't understand. Look, we understand that we want to be careful. Oh, wait, careful. Look at these activities. Careful yan. Paano yun, guys? They refused a Filipino na umuwi. Look, if it was a foreign national, we understand because they have their own country to stay. But a Filipino only has one home, Philippines. I feel horrible for these Filipinos. I feel totally unfair. Look, this person could have just quarantined, presented a negative test result, COVID-19 vaccination certificate or card. Netherlands, one of the heavily vaccinated countries. Well, on another news, look at this. According to the study by UK think tank, Philippines will be among the last country in the Asia Pacific to reopen. Oh no. This is out of 14 countries, we rank 10th. Well, we need to reopen tourism eventually because that's 10% of our GDP, although they claim that it's only 15% of the tourism sector, which I really don't believe. According to this study in the UK, the Philippines will be among the last because of our low vaccination rate and based on studies on easing lockdowns. Oh yeah, if we talk about lockdown, yeah, we'd be on the top of the list of countries with longest and strictest lockdowns. Yeah, not surprised. Of course, we are behind with our neighboring countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, Taiwan, India, which rank better than us. And Malaysia, Australia, and New Zealand made it to the top 3. Of course, because of their high vaccination rates. Look, the Philippines boast about that our vaccination rates is picking up its pace, but it's still, compared to our neighboring countries, it's still low. But look, guys, I know this news is very discouraging, but it's good because it puts pressure to the IATF and to the government. So let's keep talking about this, diba? But there are protocols that can be put in place to let them enter. They're just not opening their mind. They're just not putting the effort. Yeah. We don't have to wait for zero quarantine. I know that's what you want, but would you rather quarantine for 5 days and be allowed than not be allowed at all, diba? It's better. It gives people options. While now, there's absolutely no option unless you have a connection. And with regards to quarantine days, yes, they're still studying. And they will have their meeting tomorrow, so maybe we'll hear an update. I'll let you know if there's anything. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, and God bless.